everything I gathered together?
So there's only 4. We'll have to share.
Sweet, I get the whole end of this task myself. Man, relax.
I know.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I made a this graphic if you'd like to take a look.
Is this custom?
I am discovering what use with you.
AI? Oh my gosh, you are so cute.
It's my intelligence, thank you.
My intelligence.
I did a photo shoot in my room for this. Well, how's it going today, guys? How's the panel? How is the collecting?
Pretty good, right?
Yes, I
Everybody's
love
been nice?
collecticons.
Yeah. Awesome.
They're awesome.
Look at this crowd.
Yay!
You guys.
Standing room only.
Yeah, they're here. They got the energy, guys.
The panel, I'll be honest, the panels that happen in the dealer room and stuff like that mess with my ADHD like crazy. So I apologize if it takes me an extra second to respond. Because sometimes I'm just looking out there. Too many things to look at.
Yeah, there's much sensory.
Yeah, very sensitive.
Do you want a fidget spinner?
I'm gonna try.
Well, I'd like to kick off this panel with a pirate joke, if you will. Break the ice a little bit. So, how come pirates take forever to learn the alphabet? I guess. Did you know the answer?
Oh.
That was a good answer, but that's not it.
No?
Do they get stuck on the I's and R's or something like that?
Well, that's a good answer too, but not quite. It's because they spend years at sea.
Oh, very good.
I remember that. Keep that
Man, that came out of nowhere. That was great.
That one.
Thank you. That was Reddit. I can't take credit. Oh, that rhymes.
I've been using this trick joke all weekend. Anytime there's someone who comes up who's named Will, I'll go, hey, you know what they say, where there's a will, and they always go, there's a way. No, there's a relative. Yeah, it's good stuff.
God.
Dad jokes, I'm allowed to make them.
Oh,
Or grace. Where there's a will, there's a grace. That works too.
That's
True.
So I have one more for you. And then we can get started. What did the sea say to the pirate?
What'd you say?
What did the sea say to the pirate?
What did the sea say to the bird?
Nothing. It waved.
Oh, that's good.
Yo.
Thank you for coming to the bad joke panel.
Yeah. Where is the Brook panel?
I love this.
All right.
Keep going.
All right. I got a million. No, hang on. Let me find Reddit really quick. So we've got so many of you guys today. Thank you so much for joining us. We love to see some scribes and Sabo here. And Sabo. Sabo the best revolutionary. The chief of staff we all want to run our company.
Sabo snuck onto this panel like he did in that 4-pack of Pops where everybody else is from Wano and then Sabo stuck in there for some reason.
He's also glows.
He does glow. Okay.
And Sabo. It's like Hamilton and Sabo. So what's your favorite thing about your guys' characters? If you could pick one.
Oh, I guess I can start.
Do it.
I won't say favorite thing. I'll say how am I like that character, and that's kind of a favorite thing of mine. So I have unfortunately 11 joints that dislocate. I have 11 joints, so like they're voluntary. Some are voluntary and some are involuntary. So the involuntary ones are very painful, and the voluntary ones are like my hips, my jaw, my knees, my elbows, and my shoulders, and one thumb.
Oh, dang.
So yeah, so
Okay.
I pretty much really am made of rubber.
There's somebody
My face.
like
We're having
So yeah, favorite thing about your character, or something that makes you like them.
Yeah, what's a similar thing?
Zoro and I have the same sense of direction. I am not kidding. Like, I can get lost even with my GPS on. No, it's bad. There's one time where I was going somewhere and I had put that location in my GPS, and then I decided I might go back home, so I put the GPS location home in the GPS instead. Except I realized I put it in Apple Maps instead of like Google Maps, so it was giving me actually 2 sets of directions. So it said at the next intersection, take a U-turn, and then I would drive, it's like, take a U-turn, and I think I just went around the circle for like 30 minutes before I realized I was not going home. It's bad.
You're never going home.
Luffy has held you captive.
It was fun.
We're definitely not navigators.
How about you guys?
Well, I wish I was more like Robin. I do like to read, and I try to be calm in situations at all times. But the thing that I love about Robin is just how she changes so much throughout the show. You know, starting out as Miss All Sunday, and she's so stoic, and then she finds her family and becomes a complete person. And I just think that's really cool.
She gets silly. I love how
Yeah.
silly she gets.
Yeah, she blushes.
Yeah.
Over dragon.
Did you see a picture of the live action Robin?
Yes, I saw it last night.
Yeah, I did too.
Lara Abova. I'm excited. I mean, I think she's going to be amazing.
They did an excellent job finding someone who has like Robin's distinctive nose. Like, you know what I'm talking about? It's like not Robin without that nose feature of hers, which is really unique to
Pretty
her.
time skip.
And they did a beautiful job finding someone like just gorgeous and awesome.
I think she's going to be fantastic. So we're reading for them. But I love the live action. I think they're doing a great job.
I like Sabo. He's cool.
He's a cool guy.
I do actually like how much he cares for his brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
I
sweet.
think it's awesome.
Yeah. Do you care for your brothers? You have brothers?
I had one brother,
Oh.
but I did lose him.
Oh.
And that was what really drew me to the character a lot more.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
And there's a line that he says, Sabo. I know, you didn't mean to, for it to
I'm
go
sorry.
this way.
Walked right into that
I feel
one.
bad.
There's a line which you just crossed, by the way.
You definitely crossed the line.
Sorry.
No, Sabo says, even in death, our bond will never break. And that just means so much to me, you know, because I feel the same around that.
Beautiful.
That's so beautiful. Holy crap. All right, that's the end, guys. Well, I do have one clip to show. It is the one clip in existence in which all of your characters interact. Yes.
Wow.
It is the one. It is the one clip. So, can we roll the clip?
Sabo!
Hey.
You know him?
That's Sabo. Luffy's brother.
He is?
Sorry, spoilers.
He's a revolutionary army buddy?
Correct. Hey, Luffy.
Wait, no need to wake him up. I just didn't see him before I go.
That's it for now. That is the one clip in which all your characters interact so far.
Well done a little bit.
Yes.
Well done.
Yes. So.
Nice panties though. Like what was up with that?
We're at camp.
What happened there?
Camp wear.
I thought it was really weird that in it's called the Egghead, that Frankie got pants. And Robin lost them somehow. Like, how did that happen?
I think it's her Barbarella era.
Okay. I'll trust that.
Barbarella? What?
Google.
Okay, I'm Google.
You're way too young for Barbarella.
Alright. Is that too young? Is that too young?
We're very
Alright.
young.
I have two more questions for that, and then we're going to open it up to the audience, guys. So if you want to start lining up, feel free to. I'll have to cut it off in about 15 minutes, but feel free to line up now. I'm sorry, I'm so young.
I have to roll a clip of Barbarella. You roll that,
I'm
please.
so young and innocent.
Appreciate that. Or even if you were in a film class, you had to be forced to watch that one.
I was in a film class.
Okay.
Oh no.
Along with Blade Runner and everything.
Okay. So I want to know if you could meet your character for a day in the real world, what item would you give them? Yes.
It's kind of easy for me.
Is it?
Yeah. Like the biggest piece of bacon that has ever existed on the planet.
Straight out of
That would do it, wouldn't it? Yeah.
I think food gifts kind of go a long way. I think Zoro would want to, like, any sort of booze whatsoever. He would appreciate that.
Some Jack.
Yeah, or a compass.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that an iPhone with Apple
I would give Robin a book and some cotton candy. We'll give it back.
That's so cute. Johnny, you have a take?
I'd give him a Labubu.
Yes! Yes! You get a little Sabo outfit.
Dressed as who? A Labubu dressed as
As Sabo.
Sabo.
They do
Okay,
actually have one.
Do they? Oh, no way.
Oh, collab.
There are.
Shout out to that. Not sponsored.
I wish they were fluffy. Oh, they're the hard.
Oh yeah, they are.
Vinyl
They're
ones.
like the vinyl figurines. Yeah.
We just got into that. You're supposed to do that.
Oh yeah. The boo-boos big. Big boo-boo. Okay, and my final question for you is, do you have any moments that stood out over the years working on One Piece from the booth or maybe events?
We were being bad, all of us.
Any moments from the booth or events that really stood out to you over your career with One Piece?
With One Piece in particular.
Y'all go. My
It's okay.
We had a really cool panel at New York Comic Con a couple of years ago, right? Where it had kind of most of the people on there. I guess you weren't on that one. Never mind.
I wasn't, but I loved the pic. Was that when y'all did Times Square?
Yes.
That was
yes.
awesome.
Actually, in typical Zoro fashion, I was not in that picture
Oh, you're
because
not?
I went the wrong way and then got stuck in a cab trying to get there. So,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
We need to Photoshop you in.
It's okay.
I guess I'll go. I do remember having to say the line, next time I'll wet my fist so it'll go right through you. I'm questioning that choice. But I said it anyway. I did it. I did my duty. I mean, I Want to Live will be one of my favorite moments of my career for the rest of my life with Mike McFarland, and I treasure that moment.
I love that. It's a good line. Johnny, any takes?
Johnny, have you watched One Piece with your kids yet?
Actually, my son. Yeah.
Did you like it more than Dragon Ball?
Actually, he laughed more with Dragon Ball.
Okay.
But because, nudity and things like that I wasn't expecting.
Johnny was just telling me that he had his kid go in to watch the original Dragon Ball thinking it'd be like, fun and cute. It turns out it's a little bit more mature than that.
A lot of removing of panties and things
Yeah.
like that I was not expecting.
Kind of having a Nirvana moment.
So we watched Demon Slayer instead. I kept watching it though.
Alright, I think we're ready for questions here. Just for the sake of time, I'm cutting off the line in the back there, guys. So you're going to be the last ones back there. Whoever's back of the line, raise your hand if you're the back of the line right now. Okay, you in the black shirt, you're the last one. Come on up, guys. Yes, go for it, go for it.
First of all, Chris, good to meet you again. Always good to meet you.
Hey, thank you.
My question is, what is each one of y'all's favorite art from One Piece?
It's Water 7 for me, if I had to pick one.
I'm just gonna do the first because that's the one that I was involved in. And he's loving.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not in there a whole lot. For me, I think I have to say the Stampede movie because that was my introduction into it. And so I got to take, it felt different. It felt like it was a film, so it felt different. And so my approach, I didn't feel like I didn't want to make it cartoony, I guess. And so it felt right for me in the character in that space.
Thank you.
First off, nice to see you again, Johnny. It's been a bit. Anyway, my questions are predominantly for Chris, Erica, and Stephanie. First off, for the three of you collectively. By the time the group gets to Marijuana, do you think that Luffy should throw, when I view this his biggest weakness, his strict no-kill code out the window just to get the final poneglyph, especially if Blackbeard's got to by then?
I say no, only because,
This is the guy responsible for the indirect death of his brother, and basically he's got his grandfather as a bargaining chip. I say kill the bastard!
You are passionate. You are a pirate, aren't you? You're a pirate in disguise. Or revenge or any of those things. But I understand your passion and your feelings on that.
And your question, and for you, Chris, this goes off the One Piece page, it's more into the Ruby stuff, but were you aware that in the second part of the Justice League crossover, the way Watts Pete's death basically, at least to me anyway, kind of copycatted something from a radio drama I listened to as a kid?
I don't know what radio dramas you listen to when you were a kid.
The Adventures in Honesty series.
No, I didn't. I wasn't aware of that.
Listen to album 33. There's a two-part called Blackguard's Revenge, and then rewatch the second Justice League Rudy
Okay.
film, and then you'll get where I'm coming from.
Well, the cool thing is, like, he cheated death in it technically, but he was already dead. So I guess in a way he
It was
cheated
the
death
similar
twice.
concept in the radio
Yeah.
drama.
Ah, that makes sense. Thanks.
I just wanted you to know that.
I'll check that out.
Thank you.
Hey, first of all, thank you
Hi.
for being here. Chris, I want to banter with you. You said where there's a will, I'll say there's a splat.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, you know?
That's good. That's good.
Thank you.
Check it out.
Thank you. So, how we get this like, let's see, I'm in dress roaster, and it's my fault because I should have got on. My brother's been telling me get on, read it. So yeah, you're alive. Great. Right. That sucks for me, so I gotta get it over, right? So I was like, oh great, but I'm not gonna teach you like Dante. Dante got sorryest story in the life, right? But I see he's alive. I guess my question to y'all would be, as actors, and also Chris, if you could at the end say welcome to Oblivion in the Vegeta voice.
Okay.
As actors though, what advice would you give? Try to be themselves. Like when you
Bring themselves to a character as an actor.
Yeah.
There are actors on screen who we know that do that a lot, like Jennifer Aniston and Tom Cruise. They tend to play themselves, and then we have the Gary Oldmans and the Philip Seymour Hoffmans, rest in peace, that portray something very differently. I feel like most of us on the stage do both, but sometimes we prefer one over the other because maybe one is easier or more fun. For me to transform is more fun and a little bit easier for me, so I find it more challenging actually. The character's closer to me. That's harder because the hook is different. Because you bring too much of yourself and you lose the elements of the personality. You bring too little of yourself and you have the opposite problem. So I would say bringing yourself into the character is just try not to try to think of yourself as being on camera, okay? So to do as little as possible, honestly, and be truthful to the moment instead of trying to impress or perform, right? Because that's more performative and that's more of a character kind of choice. So that would be my answer. You guys have anything to add to that? Try not to hit the mic. Which I did one time in the early days. It wasn't one of yours. But we were recording Claymore. And it just happened. A little. That was the only time it happened. Luckily, Gino, a friend, was engineering. And I don't think he told anyone until now. But the Neumann made it. But yeah, that's great advice. Yeah.
Sorry, was that
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, and welcome to Oblivion, I guess.
Great.
Yeah, I went all out for that one.
Yeah. Alright, just for the sake of time, guys, keep one question here so we get through the line.
I want to know if any of you guys are thinking about making small, minor cameos in the new live action show.
I plan on it, yes.
I
Yeah.
still love
I'm just gonna show up.
Yeah, no, we love the question, we love the phrasing, because you made it sound like we have a choice in the matter, and it was so sweet.
Well, I'm gonna show up. I'm just gonna randomly just show up there. Say, what do y'all need,
You
guys?
could be a stalker.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be
That's what they
amazing.
would
Talk to
think.
your people. We'll go to South Africa.
And is the One Piece real?
I believe.
I mean, sure, the One Piece is real. Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
No, but I think we would all love to have a cameo in the live action.
Yes, just keep messaging them over and over again, and it'll happen. They love that.
I hope to see you there. Thank you very
Everyone
much.
harass
Yeah, this is so demanded. Ask nicely.
We'll just have all of us in the water.
Please see Mom.
Oh, those are voice actors.
Tread water.
Just trying to stay above the water.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on up, Luffy.
What's up, Luffy?
So, if you had to take a guess what the One Piece is, what is it?
In the I know this isn't what it will be, but in the Stephanie world, if I was in charge of the One Piece, I know it has to be a thing, we know that. I would like for it to be an island where we all live as a family. Now everyone can go off for their adventures or whatnot, but we have this island that we're all together. That won't be it, but I love that.
I've said this one before, and I'm just going to use it again now because I can't think of anything better. But I just think it's a box, and it says, and it's a red button, and it says, "Don't press this," and then Luffy presses it, and it just goes back to the first episode again. It just starts all over again,
Well, it's gonna happen, right, with the new season, Doug?
and then it's just going to reset.
Great. We're on board.
Do we just pick one of theirs, or?
I think, yeah, it's the One Piece will be in a box, and you open it, and there's two pizzas.
This whole time we were wrong.
Two pieces of meat. I'm gonna go with that. Two pieces of meat.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It's a pineapple pizza. I didn't write it, okay?
My apologies, I'm a little flustered. If you guys could give any advice to any aspiring voice actors, what would the first thing be that you would say to them?
Start acting.
Get on stage. If you can't afford to get training, do community theater. It's free. I'd honestly say, like, there are a lot of people out there who want to do things, they can't afford it. Audition for your local community theater and just get on stage, because it's a very physical sport. You don't just stand there and perfectly still. We're completely embodying the roles.
There's also we're kind of in this no man's land of not knowing where the industry is going to be in 10 years. But one thing we know will always exist is actors acting. So whatever form that ends up being in the future, you'll be ready for it if you just train yourself as an actor.
Thank you.
Thank you, bud.
Okay, I have a question. For Straw Hats exclusively, what is your favorite attack to voice?
There's this attack that Zoro does. It's like the three sword style. I'm just kidding. That was really anticlimactic. 103 Mercies, Dragon, Damnation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I love it that every time Robin attacks, like it says Floom or something, that flower petals fall and she doesn't even yell. It's beautiful, it's elegant. But of course, I mean, Demonio Flora, that was awesome. That power-up was really exciting. I guess I'll just go for nostalgia. I feel like Dum Dum Cannon was like one of the very first ones. So I'm gonna go for that. Yeah. Nostalgia.
Thank you.
Thank you, bud.
Hi, I have a quick question for Chris. It's not anything. So when using One for All and you always scream Smash, what's your favorite state to say that to? Or just next?
Well, I've got to stay true to my roots, and it's got to be the Texas Smash! Because I'm from Texas, you know, I have to represent.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Oh, excellent.
Hello again, guys.
Hello.
I just want to say that I just want to ask Johnny something. I know I'm going to be alone at the end of the day, I promise. But I just wonder how you actually get into the character. Like, how do you, you know, like how you do like Yo, Sabo and stuff like that. What do you do to come up with your voice?
Oh, no, I don't remove my voice for Sabo. Yeah, it depends on the character. You know, every character is different. The shows are different.
Yeah.
And so and then if you've worked on it, you kind of already know, or you have a good idea. And a lot of times they'll play you a reference anyways if you didn't. But yeah, Sabo's not one where I ever need any extra anything, because he basically sounds like me.
Yeah, I kind of heard it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's usually something in each character though, like it's sometimes a line or a phrase or something that connected with me, and that's what always like kind of plays in my head, you know. Like even with Bleach, it's like the name's Ichigo Kurosaki. Like that's always in my head. Or Nate Adams, you know. And so then I usually there's a line that draws me like into that.
Yeah, like a key phrase, right? Yeah, and those are good for accents too, to have like a key phrase for an accent. Do any of you have any warm-ups that you need to do for any particular roles? I mean, Robin's a lot like me, but if my voice is tired or it's waking up or my session's at 10 a.m., I mean, we all have vocal warm-ups as actors that we've trained to do, but singing in the car. I have a long enough drive that I sing to whatever is playing, that works. I'm good shit there. When I used to voice Luffy, a long time ago, it's been Colleen Clinton Beard and Funimation the entire time, which is amazing. I used to go in and leave with almost nothing, and it was like, oh god, this is bad. About, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 episodes in, I figured something out for myself, which was probably very annoying to the engineers, but I would do it away from the mic about every 5 to 6 cues, and I do this for Wobba Fett and Zoro arc. So those 3 characters only, and that is like a vocal trill. I started out as like an opera singer or operetta and musical theater, so I just would do this, you know. And like that would reconnect my chords, but I would do it away from the mic just not to annoy them too much. But if I did that, I left with the voice I came in with. And that, I'd still hurt a little bit, there was a little bit of tatter, but I could just talk normally when I left. But before I discovered that, it was not great.
It was just sucked because there'd be a bunch of dead birds outside the window, like when she'd leave her sessions and stuff like that, and trying to find her mom or whatever. With Zoro, it's kind of the case that Johnny was talking about. Luckily, I don't have to do a whole lot to change my voice to be Zoro, but for Vegeta, if I can just say Kakarot, that's how I just say Kakarot's name and I'm good. Or I'll just start screaming in the car on the way. Because that is the worst. Like, you all know what I'm talking about. Like, when you know you have a session, we're gonna have to do a ton of screaming. It is like you're dreading it the whole way and trying to do anything you can to make sure you have a voice afterwards, right?
Great question, though.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All
I
right.
do like little small content, so that's why I asked. I kind of imitate Johnny, I'm sorry, but like, you know, I do it for like small parodies or just the here and there, but like, I generally want to ask because I'm interested in that.
Thank you so much. Answers are a little helpful to you.
Hey, look, Zoro found the panel.
I do apologize, guys. We're going to get back to our tables, so this is going to be our last question. If you guys do have questions, you're going to have to head back to their tables. We'll do them for the rest of the day? Yes?
Yeah, you can ask us at our table, so sorry.
Yes, please, sorry.
I just had a question. What made me get into One Piece was the Skypiea episode blooper reel that you guys did. But I was just wondering if you had any like funny like blooper stories with any like it doesn't even have to be One Piece related, but just any in general.
Oh man, well, some bloopers can get you in trouble. So we stopped thinking about bloopers for a while. God, why can I literally cannot think of one right now.
We used to leave bombs for each other. I think there's a little lesson to that. Didn't we stop doing that?
Yeah.
Tell them what bombs are. And a bomb is when an actor who was recorded before you leaves something that's either out of character or just will shock you and will crack you up. And that was fun. You know, in the earlier days, we would do things like that. And now it's a little more professional. But I do know that I was, a million years ago, there's a show called Desert Punk, which was my first lead. And my director, it looked like my character died, and I was so sad, Zach. And he allowed me to believe that she had died, and went through the whole thing. It's like, man, it's been so great working with you. And it was my first lead, so I didn't want it to end. But it was this silly, funny show that's improvised most of the time anyway. Not many of them are like that. I was like, oh man. It was like, we'll see you back the next day. So. And then I think I got the booth, it was that show. I think the booth, the door got stuck once in one of those little whisper rooms. That was not, I don't have a blooper for me. But you guys all know Eric Stewart. Funniest blooper I ever heard in my entire life was Eric trying to get through a acronym that had like 15 letters in it. I don't get a why. And it was in Cleveland. I remember that. And there is a recording of him doing it and starting it over and over again and getting a little bit further and a little bit further. And then he ended it with really hilarious expletive, just screaming out into the universe and telling like the whole like radio station to go. But it's one of the most brilliant and funny constructed progression of bloopers I have ever heard in my life, and that's Eric Stewart's. Maybe someday we'll find it. So good.
We'll find it. All right. Is that it? Yeah.
Get ready on that. They'll find anything.
It was a promo. I know I have it somewhere. It's not bad. It's really funny. I'll ask Eric, hey, can we put this out there because it was really funny.
That's awesome. All right.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
All right.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys. That's all the time we have left for this time. So thank you guys so much for coming to our panel here.
Thank you.
And you can find it back at their tables. So please stay back there if you have any other questions.
A quick picture with the...
Yeah, let's do it. You guys want me in a selfie? All right, let's all stand up.
Thanks, guys.
Are we doing the thing where we kneel down?
Yeah, I guess.
Sorry, you want to do this?